Guys, a couple things here about deep litter method. I'm just going to try to be quick and just kind of give you my opinions real quick. This is deep litter method from the fall. It's hay and pine shavings, goat manure, chicken manure, but mostly goat manure because this is the goat house. Sometimes the chickens like to come in here, as you can see, and do their thing. But anyways, this stuff is just hard. You know what I mean? It's let me see if I can show you. With the pitchfork. I mean, it's hard. So when you do the deep litter method, you're going to give yourself more work. Once to twice a year, versus on the weekly, maybe if you clean it up every week. But then you're cleaning it every week versus leaving it. So you got to kind of pick your poison. I have in here. This is the runs. I have mulch. Mulch is great. It's easy to go through. This stuff is lightweight, right? For some of the runs that I keep them in here at nighttime or in the bad weather or during the wintertime. But it gets real hard, in the winter. It kind of freezes because of that moisture inside it. So it's not good for coops. I don't like it in coops, especially in the colder weather that we are in. Here's the coop, deep litter method as well. Clumps, okay? Not quite as hard as the goat house because there's more hay in there. This is mainly pine shavings. Yeah, so pick your poison. If you want just a couple times a year with a lot of work, like all day long, cleaning up the coops and the goat houses or with your animals, go with the deep litter method. If you want just like do a weekly chore and kind of stay on top of it, then you clean it out weekly. And then maybe you just push the stuff out and make a compost pile. Even in the wintertime, you can make a pile of it on the snow, and eventually it'll be, a compost pile that you can move or whatever. That's the other thing. You want to make sure that it's easy access and easy to get to clean it up. I don't have very easy access to clean up this goat house. So now I'm finding myself pushing the stuff out here and then putting it into the side-by-side to get it out of here. It's kind of a pain. So that's why I think I like the idea of getting a movable structure that I can just move and make it a lot easier for myself. Plus, the wood underneath this, I don't like the idea of wood, especially with all this urine in here. I think that it's going to rot it out quite a bit faster. So I got an old decking underneath from a wheelchair ramp, and so I just don't trust that. Oh, you sneezed right on my leg. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Gradual work, non-deep litter method, and you can still make your compost piles by bringing it out to a pile. Even in the wintertime, if there's snow there, just throw it on a pile. You can do it that way, or you do the layer method in here, and it does heat up, right? Doing the layer method as well, but you're gonna have more work. So as you can see, like I got that tiller and I'm trying to break this stuff up because it's just a pain to break it up. So in my opinion, I'll probably keep the deep litter method with the girls and boys of the chickens. But when it comes to these goats, I'm gonna move them to a movable structure. It's all about, learning and making things easier for yourself so you can do these things, you know what I mean? And not take more time away from your family, right? So anyways, got any questions or comments or concerns or any feedback or anything, advice? I'll take it. So anyways, have a great day, everybody.